Boy, we've got to jump right at it. I have 10 questions on today's quiz.
Hey, Ronnie.
Beginning to look a lot like winter.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
1 in 10 Octobers, huh?
1 in 10 Octobers, and you get at least an inch of snow. So we're in one of those 10s. But as I said earlier, if we get another inch or two Thursday, how often do we have that much in October?
Well, wouldn't it follow with everything else that's happened this
Yeah.
year that we'd have a goofy October?
Unfortunately, yeah. We got kind of ripped off in our summer or spring, and now maybe our fall, too. So, oh, well, what do you do, Ronnie?
Well, it's an on-time morning. It didn't stick to the road. So,
That's right.
Yeah.
No.
So, although it did, I did read a piece that part of the interstate was a bit slippery down in the Madison and up through the Fox Valley area. But otherwise, it's been a good start to the day.
I believe it.
It's picturesque.
Well, it is. You got that right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, what's Tuesday? It's quiz day.
Yes. I should have studied.
Oh, it's so hard for me to think of something we haven't done. You know, and I sat in front of the computer last night and I shut my eyes. And when I woke up a half hour later, I decided we're going to do a quiz on toads.
Toads?
Toads, yes. Toads.
Here it's National Cat Day, and I studied cats.
Did you really?
And now you're telling me it's toads.
Toads, yeah.
Okay.
I forgot about it being National Cat Day.
I just read that.
Did you?
Yeah. But
if you just read that, then how come you were studying?
Well,
How did you know?
I just scanned the
you just scanned.
internet real quick. Okay, now I'm up to date. So,
well, toads.
Toads.
10 questions on toads.
How did you find 10 questions on toads?
Well, by golly, it wasn't easy.
I'm telling you. Yeah. You're a super sleuth.
Oh, I sure am. Something like that. Did you ever go toad catching?
Oh, sure.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we had a few back in the day.
Oh, over there on the Willow Creek.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Down there in the swamp, and sometimes they make it up to the barn even.
Oh, yes. We had one in the garage the other day.
Did you?
Yep. Beth did not see a real good reason to leave him there.
Really?
Yeah, so I had to immediately step in and be the knight in shining armor.
Did you put him on your shoulders like you did your caterpillar and try to adopt him?
No, I just kind of herded him out.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
To safety.
Because you really need a pet, Ron. You know?
Oh, I sure do.
You do.
All right, question number 1. While toads and frogs are biologically the same, there are some key differences between the two. Who has the shorter legs? Mr. Frog or Mr. Toad? Shorter legs, Mr. Frog or Mr. Toad? Question number 2. This has come up. This works good for me. Toads are found on how many of the 7 continents?
Oh, well, very nice.
A recurring theme. How many continents do you find, Waldo or something else? Who knows how I can use that next week? Yes. So toads are found on how many of the 7 continents?
Okay.
All right, number 3. A group of toads is called what?
Ooh.
Is it a bunch, a group, a knot, or toad herd?
Give it to me again there, old Ronnie.
Okay. Is a group of toads a bunch, a group, a knot, or a toad herd?
Okay.
All right. True or false, number 4. Toads start life in water like a fish-like tadpole. Is that true or false? Toads start out life in water as a fish-like tadpole.
All right.
Another true or false is number 5.
I like these.
You will get warts by touching the bumpy wart-like skin or glands of a toad. Is that true or false? Okay. Number 6 is true or false. If you were playing a part in the school play of a toad, and a fellow cast member walked up to you and said, "The old bloke is dead." Would that be a good line or not? I don't think I read that very well, but oh well. If you're playing the part of a toad in the school play,
yes.
a fellow cast member walks up to you, or might walk up to you and say, "The old bloke is dead." Is that true or is that false? Might that happen?
Okay.
I worked hard on that question and then blew it. Yeah.
Oh boy, it's like
I researched that a lot.
it's like my first line of the banquet. You know, you want to go up and make a good impression, and you say something. It's like.
Yeah, I know.
Crickets. Okay, well, you've been a good audience. We'll see you later.
But that was your line, was it not?
The old bloke's dead.
Yes. And what grade were you in?
Oh, like 7th or 8th.
Okay,
you know.
yeah.
Paul Murphy, he saw my talents and
put
cast
you in
me with
there.
one
Yeah.
line. You know.
So if you went up and said, "Could you see yourself saying that to a toad?"
Oh, sure.
True or false?
Sure.
Okay, you got it then. Okay, we'll move on. Toads do or do not have teeth. Question number 7. Toads do or do not have teeth?
Boy, this is a way out there one there, right?
That's right. Number 8 is true or false. Toads seek insects during the day, preferring the warmth of the sun compared to the cool of the night.
All right.
All right. Number 9.
All right.
True or false? Toads hibernate throughout the winter months. Toads will hibernate. There, you got that one.
Number
All right.
10.
And number 10. Toads have been recorded living as long as 39 years in captivity.
Goodness.
That's a long time. In the wild, most toad species live an average of 1 to 2, 3 to 5, or 6 to 7 years.
All right.
There you are.
Whew. 10 questions.
Totally speaking, what do you think you got?
I think I'm going for 6 today.
6?
6 out of 10.
Oh, that would be like a toady expert.
Well, you know, I've been called a toad before.
Have you really?
Sure.
Was it complimentary?
No, I don't. Well, I don't know.
You know, was it because of your jumping ability?
Probably.
It was.
Looks and everything else. So,
or you were emitting poison.
well, I could be too.
All right,
right.
let's see how you do. While toads and frogs are biologically the same, question number 1, who has the shorter legs, Mr. Toad or Mr. Frog?
Mr. Toad.
Mr. Toad does.
Yes.
That's right.
Woo.
They also can live further away from water.
And we're being formal too, you know, we're calling him Mr. You know,
Mr. Yeah,
showing
that's
respect.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Mr. Toad.
Yes. Toads are found on how many of the 7 continents?
6.
That's right.
All right. All right. Woo.
No pumpkins, no toads.
No toads.
On Antarctica.
Well,
yeah, that's
my
the way
goodness.
it goes.
That's. I suppose if you took a toad to one of the compounds there, you know, and you know maybe
Left it?
Yeah, if you had a, you know, like an aquarium, you ought to put a toad in there. You know, he could probably live there. But yep.
Short legs jump on somebody's pumpkin that they brought in.
Right. Yes.
That'd
Right.
work, yeah. 3, a group of toads is called what?
A knot.
Yes, it is.
Woo, Roddy!
That's right.
3 for 3.
3 of 3.
Boy, if I'd have gone that well in 4-H, you know, boy,
You'd have been.
Maybe the girls would let me sit by him on the bench or
They
something.
might
you know,
have. They might not have called you. Well, if they did, they'd have called you Mr. Toad.
Mr. Toad.
Yeah, come and sit by me. True or false? Toads start out life in water like a fish-like tadpole.
That's false.
That's true.
Is it true?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh,
That
Ronnie.
surprises me. Oh, yeah.
Here I was, all confident, and bragging, and one wrong.
Number 5, true or false? You'll get warts by touching a toad.
That's false.
That is false, yeah. The toad's poison usually doesn't affect humans, but you should always wash your hands after you touch a toad.
Mother was right there.
Yes, she was absolutely right, yes. True or false, you're playing the part of a toad in the school play. A fellow cast member might walk up to you and say, "The old bloke is dead." Is that true or false?
That's false.
That's true.
Is it true? I don't know where to go with
A
that
poorly
one.
worded question, I do admit. Toads will play dead.
Oh.
They're like a possum, yes. Or they'll puff themselves up to make themselves bigger than what they are in the area of predators. But a toad will play dead.
But that would be false if you exclaimed that he was dead, because he'd be playing dead, you know? The old bloke's dead. That's not true.
It is true that he might walk up to you and say, the old bloke's dead.
Right, but
Or they'd say, the old toad's dead.
But he's not dead.
All right, you can have credit because it was worded so poorly.
Ronnie's
Does it make you feel
generous
better?
today.
Yeah, really. My English language skills are, hopped off with a toad. Toads do or do not have teeth? That is question number 7. You answered.
They do not.
They do not.
Yes.
That's right.
Woo.
Safe to stick your finger in there, but always wash your hands.
Yeah, wash your hands first. So they can't eat like peanut brittle and things like that. It'd be
They
kinda
swallow
hard.
everything whole.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just gulp it down.
That's why I was
Kinda like
called
you.
a toad. Yeah, I know. When they sit around all day.
We just get our food, and I just take my first bite, and here's Ronnie standing by the door with his coat, looking at his wristwatch. Hey, what did you already eat? Jeepers.
That'd be funny if it was funny. True or false, toads seek insects during the day, preferring the warmth of the sun compared to the cool of the night.
That's false.
That is false. Very good. Yes. They are nocturnal. They burrow in the earth during the day, come out at night to feed on insects. You go, toads.
That's right.
Yeah. True or false, toads hibernate through the winter months.
That's true.
It is true. Very good.
Ronnie.
Well done. Number 9. And now number 10, that toad that lives 39 years, he's the exception in the wild. How long does a toad live?
6 to 7 years.
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
Yeah, 3 to 5. Yeah,
Ronnie.
yeah. Oh, well. But pretty good on toads, man. I think you exceeded your expectations.
2 wrong.
2 wrong out of 10. You're an 80% man on toads.
Do you think I should put this on the fridge, or what do you think?
Oh, I guess it's up to you.
Normally, we only go with, perfect paper or one
wrong. Yeah, but there were 10 questions.
10 questions.
Still 80% is pretty good.
And of course, I kind of coerced you to let me have credit for.
Well, on my poorly written question, which I was so proud of.
You were so proud. Oh, boy.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we won't put it on the fridge, but, it's a start.
Well, it's like the plaque in the front of our lobby. The problem with communication is the illusion it's happened.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was basically the case with question number 6.
True.
The old bloke is dead.
Dude, Luke's dead.
How long did it take you to get down your lines for that?
I had to study quite a while for that, so. But, once I got it down, I remember.
And of course, you couldn't smile. I'm assuming you had to have complete control of all your features in your face.
It was hard not to.
I bet it was.
Because
especially for you.
I've been complaining, for a week about only having one line, So.
Who was the poor bloke?
I don't know.
Oh, really?
It was a murder mystery, like a Sherlock Holmes thing.
Yeah, I know, but you certainly knew the student that was the bloke, right?
Yeah, well, there were a lot of them in my class. But I don't know. It goes back a long ways, right?
I know.
But I know some of my other lines in my plays from over the years.
So, did you ever have any more than just one line in other plays?
I had a lot of them.
Did you?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, probably the most ever was when Gene Burkett adapted House of Seven Gables to the stage, and there were a lot of lines there. But I was a lot younger then; I could remember things better.
You could be a bloke in Seven Gables.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think there was some sort of murder mystery going on in that one too, but it's been a long time since I read that too.
Yeah. Well, it is the season because Death of a Salesman is this weekend at UW Platteville Richland under the direction of Don Hart. That's going to be awesome. And then Richland Center the next weekend is doing Larceny and Old Lace, and then Kickapoo is doing Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
Fun one, you bet.
So it is the season to enjoy a great program at your local school.
Well, have a good day, Mr.
Well,
Toad.
thank you.